How rich can you become in a Minecraft world in 100 days? And just for fun, we're gonna do this on hardcore difficulty. Okay, this is not comfortable, bro. Oh, look at that. I know it's 33 hours of editing. At least. So, the way I usually would do it is I only just set it to hardcore. There's nothing else that needs to be on. And then we're gonna create the world. Wait for that to at least hit 60 FPS. So this is the world I'm going to be spending my next 100 days on. Trying to stay as rich as I can get as possible. So this is the world I'm going to be spending my next 100 days on. Trying to see how rich I can get as possible. So now that the challenge has fully started, I think I'm just gonna try and try. Now that the challenge has fully started, I'm gonna try to get maxed out armor within the first 100 days. And I'm also gonna try to create multiple iron farms, which I'm gonna try to do the very simple design by ENX04. I now have stone tools, and now my next goal is to get out of this forest. Though I will not help some sheep. That is if I actually don't miss. So if I'm really gonna do this, this means I'm gonna need to make sure I do not sleep, or else I will or else my time will be shortened by a lot more. Although I'm gonna sleep, here and there due to phantoms, but otherwise I wouldn't. That's nice to find this. This is a nice lava pool. We have a nice little cave here, and I doubt there's gonna be any. Oh, there's iron though. Which is definitely most worth grabbing. Okay, this isn't really a little cave. It actually goes all the way down to the deep slate. Now that I have a shield, I'm still not ready to go into the cave, cause I'm kinda hungry. Nothing like some food to fix the problem. Honestly, now I'm just finding so much food now. I'm not gonna kill chickens, however. I was just killing sheep because I can use the wool as fuel. And now I'm back over here, and here's my floating furnace that I missed the jump to. We don't talk about that. And now my hunger's gonna go down by a little bit too. Just how great. That sounds like a little plan there. Won't be able to smell iron if I do that though, huh? Yeah. I'm going to actually get as much wood as possible. If I run out of that, I'm going to be kind of screwed. So it is becoming nighttime, which is not really the best news, so I'm going to break my furnace. And I'll just cook the rest of the food later. As 19 cooked pork chop and 8 cooked mutton should be able to do. Already I see precious iron. Oh, I already see diamonds. First we're gonna get rid of this guy. Nice and simply. Then I'm gonna bridge over here. I'd rather use coal over than iron. Oh my gosh, this guy just dropped out of the air. That honestly kind of scared me, not gonna lie. I hear an Enderman somewhere, but I don't want to find him, to be honest. Although there's 2 of them here, so I might actually want to kill him. That's kind of why I crafted a bow. I was usually actually going to use it for, just in case I was going to fall. Oh, wait. Oh, the box didn't do it for me. Although, I can help to block. And then this guy's going to get killed from the same thing. A block and a player. Neither them dropped an... Neither of them dropped an ender pearl, which is pretty sad. Looks like Looks like my luck is not on. It looks like my luck is not on my side. Don't you know, dumber to put that in first, huh? The rest of this coal, I'd like to smell the rest of that. Now that I've smelted this iron, I can now go ahead and craft up a iron pickaxe. Alright, now we're gonna head down and collect these diamonds. As he meant, hasn't even been one full day yet, and I already have diamonds. I see more up there. However, there's way more than I thought on the ground. I just nearly missed this one. Actually, oh my word, there's way more. I was gonna say these two, but no, there's 5 here. 6 here. Maybe luck is on my side today. There's 4 more diamonds on here. That puts me at 13 total. Let's see more up there, and then there's some more right here apparently, which I just saw just now. There's another one up here. This guy's guarding it. Oh, there's no way I missed that. What? Okay. Another diamond, yeah, right here. Yeah, 20 diamonds. So there's a skeleton up there. And there's a diamond up there. Oh, I was gonna say which one should I get first, but I'm gonna get the skeleton now. Either way, I feel like skeletons do a lot more damage than zombies do and whatnot, as most of my hardcore worlds, fun fact, have been ended from skeletons and not creepers. And then my most best ones have been ended from me trying to mess with the files. Mess that up. There's another skeleton here. I'm not too low. This is actually, I think, the lowest I've been. Which is pretty nice for a starter hardcore. Oh my, okay, now this is the actual lowest I've been. And my axe is about to break. My axe is broken. So that means I have to use, instead, a pick. That got way too close to death. I know that's risky. Okay, I'm hungry. Alright, there's another zombie on me. I have no real way to kill him except for my pick. Like that. That zombie sees me. I'm just gonna crouch up a diamond axe real quick. Which will get rid of him very nicely. Now I'm gonna explore what's all the way down here. Obviously after I win this 2v1. That also got way too close out of hand. I swear, I'm getting really, I'm getting way too cocky. There's diamonds up here, but 3 creepers here. And there's a whole nother section of the cave with tons of redstone over there. Before I go on this fight, though, I'm just gonna try to block their hits with my shield like I usually try. Because they may reveal diamonds. And this one has way more. Is it an 8 vein? It is. That's perfect. Which will let me get my full. Which will let me get. Full diamond armor. There is a lush cave over there. And there's still more diamonds. And there's still more diamonds to grab. That's if I don't miss this jump. Don't ask how I missed that. Oh yes, yes. There's another diamond there. There's another diamond up there and up there. I don't know if I'm gonna go for that one. I don't think it's worth it. And it's only day one. It's only day one. Well, it starts at day 0. It's only day 1, which actually starts at day 0, fun fact. And I'm already at full diamond armor. Last skeleton just took out that spider from me. Thank you. And I'm being ganged up on by 2 skeletons. And my shield just broke at the worst possible time. Although, I can go ahead and craft up a new one, you know, there is a zombie heading for me. And I'm gonna try to leave this cave as... And I'm gonna try to leave this cave as there isn't really much other things I need from this cave. Even diamonds, now that I have full diamond, I'd only really need diamonds for a shovel, and then I already have enough for that, and I have enough to repair one of these 2. I'm gonna try to get up over there, but I'm gonna need to try something out here. which is not going to work out here. Now that I'm up here, there's an Enderman here. Which I can... Come on, bro. And try and get him into a boat. Instead, he's doing dance tricks. I'm gonna try to push him in. Perfect. Okay, now he's in. And I'm gonna have 2 skeletons on me. Now we're gonna kill this Enderman, which somehow hit me. And he finally dropped an Ender Pearl. And what is that? That is an abandoned mine shaft, which will be pretty useful right about now, as it could contain an enchanted golden apple. Rare? Yes. Doesn't mean I'm not gonna check it out though. Rare? Yes. Possible? Definitely. And I think it's just worth checking it out just in case. I wouldn't want to turn down a notch apple. There's axolotls here, but not any interest to me. I don't think there is really much loot in this. I haven't seen a single minecart chest yet, but... Oh, there's one. Of course it has to be with the cave spiders, though. It says I'm in a lush cave. These guys are so much harder to defeat. Because I'm going to keep hitting the grass. And now I have a normal spider on me. A cave spider's already bad enough. That's a name tag, which I might as well take just in case I get a pet. Another name tag and a spider. I'm trying to find somewhere on this guy's hitbox where I can actually kill him, but I can't find no place, so... What? Oh. And of course it's another one of these creatures. Alright, now I'm going to actually try leaving again. And hopefully I don't get distracted by structures like this. Alright, it is nighttime, which is fine, but my next goal is to try to find a village. And I know the ocean will be the last place I'm going to find a village, but I'm still going to search in the ocean, only because I feel like this is definitely just a massive island. Why is there monuments over everywhere? There's one right there, and there's one right there. And there's another one loading into view. And I finally see land coming up ahead, but it's not the biome that I am looking for. I'm looking for a savanna, or there's land coming up ahead, but this is not the biome I'm looking for. I'm looking for a savanna, or a oak forest, or plains. Although it does have sugarcane, as you guys can see ahead, which I will gladly take. And there's a lush cave over there, which I don't really care about. So I'm in a normal birch forest, which actually is a biome that I'm fine with, because I didn't want to be in the old growth one, because I feel like there's not really a good chance of uh of an oak forest. So that's why I was kind of looking for an oak forest, a plains, or a savanna. Although this birch forest does go on for many miles. These are actually my first cows I've seen, so might as well kill them. They can't even hold their loot. And right up ahead, there's an oak forest, which is perfect because they can sometimes be connected to plains. It would also be perfect because, in my opinion, they're one of the better types of looking wood. And since I may not even be creating a house in this video, only because I'm trying to just get as rich as possible, then I don't know if I'm going to really use a good looking wood type in my opinion, but I can definitely use it for just other stuff that I can use in farms that in my opinion would look good, especially since wood is very, very useful. And look up ahead, a plains, which is absolutely perfect because now all I really just need is a village, not a cherry grove. But honestly, I do not mind it. And what sucks is this plains may not even have a village. However, I need a village to do my next plan, which is to get full maxed out diamond armor. And since it's only day 2, and since it's only day 2 right now, I think that'd be pretty good. There's a savannah up ahead, which may be pretty useful to find a village, as if I'm not mistaken, they have the most common village chance. But go ahead, fact check me on that one. I really kind of forget I can bump my render distance up to 32 render distance and hope that I can see one. Which even though it's going to be laggy, I think it will help me out a lot. And also, it shouldn't lag too much if I have if I just stand still. So there's a jungle over there. That's very useful to know. Yep, there's literally no village anywhere. I've now came to new land that I've yet to explore, with even more savanna up ahead, but I want to go ahead and get the sugarcane. As it will also need, as it will be needed for my plan. There's honestly a lot more sugarcane over here than I thought. And of course, it's coming to an end with the jungle. Time to turn the corner. Here's honestly a massive cave, which I'm not going to go down. And this turn has came to an end of the ocean. Time to go back a little bit, and we're just going to go a different direction. And hope that I can actually get a village by day 10. Some sugarcane there. What happens, isn't it? Well, just realized I will need leather for this plan. And I haven't been killing cows, so I might as well keep doing it. As 12 leather, it will not be anywhere close to enough. At minimum, I'm definitely going to need around 50 leather. At minimum. So this is a bit of a savannah that I've yet to go to. I went to that one over there, but not this one. Bro, I swear. Work stop. Of course, this one is also coming to a jungle. Honestly, even if jungles had villages, I still want to explore them because of how difficult they are to traverse. It is train night again, meaning next night I will be set to have phantoms. Which is I will be going to sleep for my very first time in this world. And if you like horses, skip like a little bit ahead. It's 2 horses. So it sucks about that I wasn't able to find a village just yet. So I think now I'm just going to keep exploring out away from that jungle. Because again, I'm not going into a jungle right now. Especially since their biomes I know can be massive. Oh, when you find a ruined portal, I don't mind going into a jungle. There's nothing else about loot. A stack of sugarcane will be enough to get my plan started. Okay. A village! Wait, yes! Honestly, it's not really that far either from where I was just at. I was like just over there. The room portal's somewhere over there. And then here's a village. Which is honestly perfect. Yes, okay. And I ended up finding it before day 10. Which will make this getting rich much, much easier. Dang, I was trying to not let him explode. I was like, I don't want this guy to really explode because I would like some decent terrain around here. But that's fine. And also, after this, I may be making this world into a series. But I don't know just yet. Depends on how the first video, aka this video, does first. I think my base of operations will be over here, as I have 3 types of wood types. I have 1 over here, and 2 over there, and a savanna over there. So 4 wood types, and then I think like 200, maybe 500 blocks that way. I have cherry grove, which will make about 4 wood types, about 5 wood types, which is pretty good. First things first, I'm gonna create chests. To store items in. Obviously. Possible, I would rather my base on a little bit more flat of a ground. Actually, right here will do perfectly fine. I'm just gonna kind of cut off this mountain a little bit. Well, now we're just gonna put a lot of my items in there. And first things first, I need a furnace, coal, and I need to grab food. I'll also need a hopper and a chest. 2 chests precisely. Well, actually, technically, I'll need more than just that as a hopper. But I'm going to get that iron, I think, actually right now. I'm not gonna go kill the golem, as I would need, I want protection to this village, as I will be putting all of them into a confined area. Well, by that I mean I'm gonna break all their beds and put them more over here. Coal will be useful for this as well, but it's mostly iron that I need. There is some right there. I need 3 pieces of it, so should be pretty easy to get. I missed that. I missed that. I missed that. I don't know if I missed that on the dripstone, pointed dripstone. Oh, and there's quite a few here. Holy crap. I'm gonna get a little bit extra, just so that I don't need to get more later. I think 19 iron will be good as a total for now, as I still want a bucket, and I'm gonna want extra iron to make shields. What on earth? Hmm. And I've run out of actual food to eat. I'd rather, if possible, not to eat raw food, as this is all gonna get cooked up pretty soon. This guy is the perfect guy I need. If only he did the string trade, as I'm gonna be making a string duper. Well, he doesn't want the job, so you know what? Oh, he just got a different barrel. And now he has this job. You can basically make a string duper to get tons upon tons of emeralds. Now, first though, I'm gonna need all of these villagers into a confined space, and I'm going to need to breed them so that I have tons of villagers and not only fishermen. Because if I only have fishermen, then how will I get maxed out armor without the librarian? So first, I'm gonna go ahead and smelt this iron up. And I do have a pretty decent amount of stuff to make books and bookshelves with. I will be making a sheep and cow farm for wool, food, and leather. So this will only be giving me wool, sometimes sharing their food if I have very low amounts of cows. As cows, I will not be killing that often, hopefully. However, the first enchantment that I want, this is what I want, not what I'll probably get, is efficiency 5 or mending. Or some decent short sword enchantments like looting and fire aspect. If I can get both those on a sword, then cows will give me more leather and more food. And now I'm going to go do is I'm going to go get some wood because I am going to complete my very small furnace array. There's lava at least right here. Yeah, I thought so because I heard the lava pop. I now do not have enough hunger to sprint, and look at all these animals I could kill. No, instead I'm gonna go get some hay bales and trap them instead. I'm a very kind person. I'm not clicking the button to attack. Oh, it's because I'm an auto clicker. And now I'm gonna start up on this next bit. That is if I actually get a crafting table out. Or maybe, I don't even know if I even have a crafting table. Well, okay then. Craft up a new one. I will need a total of 4 chests, which means I will need 6 of these, which will now give me 4. And now, if I do this, I will need 2 hoppers. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna take out this coal and let this fully smelt so I don't waste any coal. Now that beautiful food, I'm hopefully going to be fine. So it is turning nighttime, which means I should get phantoms this night, but I do not know if I will or not. I should, but that doesn't mean I will. And now, by the way, now that that's finished smelting, I can now come over here, place on a furnace there, place that there, place that there. And now whenever I put stuff in here and here, it's gonna start smelting. This is just in case I need to smelt a lot of items like iron and whatnot at once, or like 5 stacks of items that will not fit in there. That means that's why I added the chest, and then that's obviously why I added this down here. So should I get phantoms? But I do not know. And then my next plan is to go ahead and get some fences. And I crafted all my birch into some sticks. And I just did this the wrong way. It's actually like this. And that gives me 27 fences, which will definitely not be enough, but it's fine. Actually, I don't think I will get phantoms this night, which is very useful if that is the case. But next I need to mine out some of this right here. So I'm going to start off with a sheep pen. And since I'm hopefully far away enough from the villagers, I should hopefully be fine. And yeah, it's a little bit small. It will not be that small forever. I only need 2 of these guys to get this started. And then next I'm going to create a wheat farm, honestly. Well, just a crop farm. So I'm going to see if I can not get caught by the skeleton. We'll trying to get close enough to... Yes. No! What the heck? So this is a baby too. They're going to be much harder to hit. We're not going to have this guy come over here. Perfect. We now have 1 of them in. Even though I'm going to need 2 of them in. There's loads of cows in the area, so I will definitely want to go and make some fences pretty soon, but I'm going to try to worry about sheep first. Which luckily, there's actually another sheep over here. And then to stop them from despawning, I actually have to feed them. Also, he will just despawn on me. Come on. But say, now we're going to go ahead and harvest these guys' wool. And I only have 1 wheat as of right now, so I'm just going to feed it to 1 of them. And then I'm just going to leave. And then next, I'm going to go ahead and craft a diamond hoe. I'm kidding. I'm going to actually craft a stone one, as that's all I will probably need. So I'm going to dig one block here, then I'm going to place water on top, come over here, count 8 blocks away from this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 is right here, which means I need to go one block more and then place on that there. Then I have to do the same. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And now I have spread out my water in a pretty good position. So now I'm going to teal 4 blocks away from this, 4 blocks away from this, and this is just me creating a little outline for it. Then I need to do it in a straight line right here. Although this is never required, it just makes it a little bit easier so you don't accidentally till anything you weren't meant to. And then next I'm going to make a giant square. That looks kind of like this, and now because I'm now going to separate massive areas. But this is usually how I just make one of these farms. You guys may do it different. And now we have everything separated. I'm going to work on these 4 outer edges first. Although, obviously, I'm going to actually plant my seeds first. After breaking all of these inside of my crop farm. I'm going to plant these all down. There we go. And then I'm definitely going to need another hoe. And night is coming to an end, which means it is now day 4. That sucks. Gotta go get more wood. But I thought that was definitely my sheep were gonna despawn. Well, what to do, I guess. So now I'm back up here to get logs. I only need 1, but I'm gonna get a lot more than 1, as I'm gonna need fences later, and I might as well get the wood for it now. "44 logs should be enough, hopefully, and I'm gonna get some birch because I can use it to just turn it into sticks or chests. As I would like to use oak as I feel like birch fences do not look that good, and also there's not as much birch. So yeah. I also have to remember that there's lava under here. Honestly, that surprised me. I thought one of my sheep were gonna despawn, honestly. And what kind of sucks is I do actually have to wait for all this grass to grow in because this is on a dug out area. But it'll have to be fine. Can I at least sell this? Nope. Really only need one log just so I can craft another hoe. And then I'm getting 2 sticks from the trees. And now voila. That's not all done. And this is still doing its work, honestly. Which is pretty good. Because now I have a restock on food and then I have even more in here. And then I'm going to craft up some bone meal and I'm going to bone meal this one which will fully grow it. This one which will also fully grow it. But if I did on any other one I believe it would just require an entire thing of bone meal. So now I can breed these two. Which gives me another advancement. Which the main point of this is not to get advancements, it's mostly just to get as rich as possible. But, I mean, advancements may come down later down the line if I complete everything else on my plan. Hi. The next plan is to go ahead and get rid of these so that the farmers are not doing work. As that is going to be my job. And hopefully, as this is going to slowly grow, I need to try and shear these guys whenever I get the chance to. Because I need as much wool as possible. So now we're going to go ahead and just craft up a bed. Actually, 2 beds, because I have enough for it. And this will let me do a little bit of breeding later on in the village. Which I'm not going to put them down right now, as I want to work on a coop. As I want to work on a pen for... Oh my gosh. as I want to work on a pen for the cows. $37 should be enough for this. I think that this is the perfect area to build. I'm recording.
What time is it?
6 a.m. Oh my gosh, I'm recording for an hour.
It woke me up.
Cool.
Guess what I found out? The mom's gonna kill me.
Huh?
That I can't have my PC or PlayStation today. Because I was meant to turn in my power cables last night before bed.
Wait, what? Wait, what's mom gonna do?
Take away my PC and PlayStation.
No, what'd you say before that?
Nothing. Don't worry about it.
I thought you said mom's gonna kill me.
Do you never hear people say that?
No.
Like the teacher's gonna kill me, when in reality it's just like teacher's gonna be pissed. Have you never heard someone say that?
Oh, I've heard that, but I didn't know that's exactly what you meant. I take things literally.
Yeah, because I forgot to turn on my power cables because they're just sitting on a box in my room. I have a question.
What?
Would you tell if I just put them in there right now?
She's awake.
Damn it. Do you think she'll be understanding?
Maybe. It's better now than later.
Yeah.
Wait, what? So now I have now I have the cows space done. And now I'm gonna upgrade the sheeps.
Sorry, Mom, bye. Sorry, I kind of forgot.
And now I have a stack of fences to be using. Which I'm not gonna fully use them on this side of the pen. Good. Talk.
You hungry?
I mean, I'd rather if you don't cook right now. Like long meals.
Oh, and Mom said today I'm not in trouble.
Wait, why does she want them?
Oh, because Jalen said so. And so I get on a better sleep schedule. At 9, I have to turn them in. But it was going to be 10, which is when I had to go to bed last night. Well, unless you consider right now still night. Wait, is it right now still? Holy hell, it's dark as fuck.
Yeah, it's 6 a.m. Alright, wait. Give me a second to talk. So now that I have this chicken. Sorry.
Chicken?
Now that I have the sheep pen upgraded, I now think it's time for me to try to get the cows inside of their pen.
And I would recommend, say that, chicken, sorry.
Chickens?
Yeah, like how you said that. I'd recommend putting that at like the end of the video as a blooper.
What's a blooper?
It's just something that you state, like say I said a cow pen as a sheep pen, like sheep, sorry.
Oh, like as like something to for comes to make fun of. Oh, those, yeah.
Yeah, kind of like that.
But also, I'm gonna need to make a background music, which you can make background music for me if you would want to. I would actually.
No. Hey, buddy. Soon I might cook myself breakfast.
Wait, what are you eating?
No clue. I gotta go take a shit.
So now it is turning the night of day 4, which means that I'm optimistic that we will be getting phantoms tonight. And I'm now back at 9 wool, which is going to make 3 more beds. And this is about to run out of fuel, is my furnace, which should be fine, as my next goal is to create an iron farm, which means I need to get villagers sorted out. As I will need 3 villagers for it to work, which won't be a problem if I just did it now, but that means I don't have as much I can use to breed with, which I kind of need. Okay. I'm just getting bombarded by skeletons. Rather if this creeper didn't explode. Oh, perfect. 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 I'm not gonna try to get a second cow once it's nighttime. I don't know if they'll actually spawn once it's nighttime. I know that they can spawn once it's nighttime. I'm just hoping that there's one decently close to. Yes, there is. But there's actually a few. I'm gonna try to lure one of them though, as I only have 1 piece of wheat. And the golem is looking worse for wear, and I'm gonna go repair him. There you go. Now we're gonna bring this guy over there. Come on, let's go. I don't know, yeah, I can bring both of you. It's gonna be a little bit more difficult though, since they're different animals, huh? Yeah, no, actually. Um, there we go.
Hello.
Hello. What are you eating?
Still no clue.
Okay.
I guess I gotta find me as quiet as possible.
Well, I mean, I just don't want you like cooking meals like scrambled eggs,
Why?
cause that'll be loud when you hear the sizzling, which will happen. I know in the luck that I've been having, especially from mom. Um, I ended up starting this video telling her I'm gonna record, and then she starts laughing really loudly.
Mm.
I mean, I've been recording for an hour, so.
Yeah, maybe that's good enough.
Alright, I'll let it finish this day, then I'll stop, okay?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, sorry, I'll let it go to dawn. I'll let it go to dawn, so there's like 6 minutes left. So now that I do have enough mobs to start up a farm, which is pretty nice, I have some for leather, and I have some for beds. Although these creepers getting very close to my sheep is pretty nerve-wracking, and I have skeletons on me. All it really takes is just one bad move and my entire stuff could blow up. All my stuff.
And you could die.
Okay, that bit will be edited out because you talked right after that happened, which means I'm going to need way more precise editing. Which I don't have with a bad attention span. I'm trying to think of the word. Z.
You used two in. You used correct grammar, then you used incorrect. You said words. You said word.
Oh, yeah, I know. Because you realize you can add a parenthesis with an S inside of it. And you can still use the word
No, yeah.
I mean, I was still using the right grammar. And I have 5 wheat, so then I'm going to breed the cows next.
Oh, by the way, thanks for waking me up.
Hmm?
That was meant to be sarcastic.
I can't really tell, bro. Actually, never mind. I'm going to do the sheep next. Oh, since there's only 3 in there, this one's getting nothing until this one grows up. Now, I do the cows, but as I don't really need leather right now, I might as well still do them for later, but I mean, I don't really need to breed them right now.
True.
And then to help with the village's breeding for the first bit, I'm going to take some of these wheat, take some of the and surprisingly, I didn't get phantoms tonight, even though I haven't slept for now 4 days. Oh my word, this guy's a sword.
Trade.
What?
To be fair, I woke you up with mom, after group, and then you wake me up. Well, by that I mean mom woke you up.
That was a great hit. Oh my word. I'm just gonna get off my phone because I'm gonna use crits on these guys, but I don't want to use them improperly. Okay, I missed both crits, bro. Yeah. You don't want to crit. What? And I have 13 more seeds, which I can plant, and then I have more seeds I can harvest.
Isn't it dawn?
Yeah, but it doesn't say day 5 yet.
I don't know where that is. Day 4.
I'm also gonna take out this creeper before because I'd rather. I still blew up, bro.
Yeah, look at the bright side.
Got blocks.
It didn't hit your animal pen.
Exactly.
Zzz.
Okay, let's see. Do I need to do anything small before I get off?
I remember in
No.
the past, both of us would quit our Minecraft worlds if, right when we joined, if when we joined we didn't have a bed before it was nighttime, we'd just quit the world.